I won't be a minute. I just don't want this to burn. Please, sit down.
No ticky, no washy.
The Morning Stream. Bad language makes for bad feelings.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. It is the Morning Stream for May 11th, 2025. Isn't the 11th supposed to be something today? What is today? It's not
511.
Isn't there
feels
something?
like it, right?
Or am I thinking
there's a company called 511 that does like outdoor gear or something.
Right. But there's no
I don't think that's what you're thinking of, but
it's not some holiday thing we made up on the internet or something. Why am I thinking that of May 11th?
May 11th. I don't know.
When's May Day? When's
but it's
that?
a good May 1st is May Day. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It does it. It's my stepmom's birthday. A 511 tactical gear. Thank you, TV's Travis. That's what they're. That's what. Do they celebrate today? Is it a big sale day for 511?
That makes sense, right? Wouldn't it be?
Yeah. I mean, 7-Eleven, you get your free Slurpee. What do you get? What kind of free tactical gear do you get on 511?
There's a indie game publisher called 505 Industries. I wonder if they had a deal on the 5th and I just missed it.
Oh, maybe.
If you're a company with numbers.
505 green chili, right? Or am I thinking of something else? 505 green chili?
That sounds all right. I don't know what I've never heard of.
It's like a, because 505 is one of the area codes in New Mexico.
Oh, they make it down there.
They make it down there and is so good.
I would expect very good green chili out of New Mexico.
But you just buy a jar of that stuff. You keep it on hand in the fridge. You make it a breakfast burrito. All you need is a tortilla, some scrambled eggs, some of this green chili sauce, some cheese, and you're done. You're done.
I am done.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I would eat everything you just described. I would eat right now.
Yeah.
I have not eaten today, so I would definitely eat it today.
Oh yeah, you're fasting. Yeah. Your intermittent fasting deal.
Sometimes I go till today I'm going till 11:30 because Hammond and I have lunch at 11:30. But
nice.
Usually, it's around 11:30 or noon. It depends. Kind of gotten used to it, but there are mornings where I'm like, I could go for a big plate of eggs. You know. I
know. So the intermittent fasting is something that I would not be able to do. I admire your discipline on that. That is
it's hard.
That is a road I cannot do.
I feel like sometimes I ruin the spirit of it though by, that night I'll have an extra 3 pieces of pizza, please.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to, the whole point of it is to eat normally the rest of the day.
Exactly. You can't overdo it just because you're not going to be eating for 12 hours.
Yeah. I've been doing better with it lately, but it is a thing, I'll say.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the kids took me and Kim and then their kids to this place we really like around here called Slackwater. Mm-hmm. It's a very good little pizza pub food bar. They have incredible pizzas and really, really good food. Their wings are insane. Mm. And we go in there. Plus, it was also a place where we knew that Mother's Day wouldn't be too full of people for Mother's Day.
Sure, it's not a prime Mother's Day dining destination, so you're safe.
Yeah, we're pretty safe, and so we do that, and it's all fine. Everything's going great, except about 12 minutes into our sitting there, Dylan, I think it was, reached across and bumped a drink, and the drink spilled and went all over my lap.
Oh, no.
So it's fine. It's like orange juice or something. No big deal. I just brush it off. Don't think much about it. And you figure one trip to a restaurant means one spill. You're cool. The lady was awesome. We're going to tip her nicely. All these things are fine. But then about, 10 minutes before we leave, Van wants somebody's orange juice. So I hand it off to him and he drinks a little bit. And then he hands it back to me in the most haphazard kid way you've ever seen in your life. And immediately just went blah, and then right on my lap again.
The same
twice.
place? Same.
I was like a magnet, man.
Two full glasses of orange juice. It's like you're wearing Anita Bryant on your legs.
Yeah,
right now.
It's like just dump some booze on me and make me a full screwdriver at this point. It's so stupid. So I went home, and those pants are now in the washer. So
good.
Yeah. Went really
freshly squeezed over an ice glass.
Gross. Can you imagine squeezing your orange juice out of your pants and then drinking that? That's some Steve-O bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Guys, today's the 11th, and it's significant because the 11th is of June, which is a month from today.
Yeah.
Is the first day of Nerdtacular. We are 30 days from the event. And I'm not, as prepared as I am in some ways, I feel very unprepared in others. But it's coming fast. So just a little reminder, if you're going to be a last minuter, you're up there in like Wyoming, you're like, I could drive down there for that. Tickets are still available. You can go grab them today, frogpants.com. And then a quick happy birthday shout out. She'll know who she is. Jamie, who goes by the name Smokey in the Discord.
Smokey.
Yeah. Regular
Smokey.
Listener. Smokey. She's got a birthday today, and her very kind, very thoughtful husband reached out to me and said, hey, could you do a shout out? And I said, of course.
Oh, very nice. Well, not super thoughtful husband because he didn't put in a request for her, but
that's true. No, so there was no music attached to this.
Music, sorry. Yeah.
Maybe she hates music. I don't know.
Maybe she could.
Smokey don't like no music.
Maybe she just hates my choices for music. Could be that too. Could be that as well.
I don't trust the cover master to find a song, she'd say.
I don't want what he's going to pick.
You never know. But Smokey, I hope you have a great birthday. I hope your husband takes good care of you, and we're glad to have you around.
Yes.
Also, a quick important PSA about TMS and YouTube. Now, this won't matter to anybody who gets the podcast auditorially, and none of that will change for you. This really doesn't apply to you. No effect on the normal, traditional podcast listening experience, no matter where that is, Spotify, the Apple Music, wherever, it doesn't matter.
Podcast won't change.
It won't change. All this is about YouTube, which means where we archive the shows, where the simul chatless stream of it goes each morning when it's live, and then also where we might do new things. Who knows what other little one-offs we might do on YouTube. The point is, it has its own channel now, is what I'm trying to get at. So here's what I want people to do. Just go to YouTube, look for or just search for The Morning Stream Show. You'll find it. It's the only one there with that name. YouTube.com/@The Morning Stream Show. They do the
Morning Stream
thing.
Show.
I don't know why they do the thing at YouTube. Just do /. I don't get it, but whatever.
I don't either. Yeah, it
very odd.
Defies every other convention set by the internet.
I just
doesn't
don't.
It?
Yeah, I just don't. It's so dumb to me that I actually wonder if there's a reason that I just can't put my finger on. Like it's
sure.
It almost like I need it to be some smart reason. I'm not grokking to justify its existence. It's so dumb to me. But maybe they know better than I do. I don't know. But anyway, go over there and get it. For live video people, you just subscribe. It's the new home. If you get if you pull that via YouTube Music, which is kind of the podcast, replacement for Google Music and podcasts, then that's the channel you want to get those from. Don't worry, we're going to cross post for a while so that you're not, there's a transition period here. This really will be very non-disruptive. It's not a big deal, but I just wanted people to be aware of it. So we think TMS deserves its own little home, and I'd like to see it grow on YouTube a little bit. So we're going to see if we can't make that happen at youtube.com/@themorningstreamshow. All right.
There you go.
The morning stream was taken. So was TMS. So was everything else. All the ats were gone, Brian. I only had a few to choose from.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, what's going on with you? Anything you wanted to bring up here today?
Yeah, Tina and I took Tina out Saturday night for Mother's Day. So we did visited the moms on Saturday. Did the rounds and visited her mom and my mom and dropped off plants and flowers and all that stuff. Helped them with whatever they needed help with at the time.
Right.
And then I took Tina out. Basically, the whole reason is just to give Tina whatever she wants on a Sunday. She can wake up whenever she wants. She doesn't have to race out for brunch. She can sleep in. She can do whatever. She can get up. She can work on a jigsaw puzzle. She can do this. So Saturday night, I took her out. And there's this new place that opened up that we've been wanting to go. And it's called Boombots Pizza Shop or Pasta Shop. And it
sounds really good.
It's really good. It just opened up in the Sunnyside neighborhood. So if you're in Denver, it's like on 38th east of Federal. And it is a fresh, their slogan is stupid good pasta. And it really is. Okay. They have 5 things on their menu. They really don't have a huge menu, but they change their menu a lot. And they've got a mozzarella stick on there that is the size of a regular Chinese restaurant egg roll.
Oh, really? That's a lot of cheese.
And
Holy
it's
crap.
not just mozzarella. There's other things in there besides the mozzarella, but it's really good. One of those you split between 2 people, and it's freaking amazing. Their website actually has a photo of it. Here, I'll give you a
a
link.
I want to see that.
There you go.
Boombots. I like a place that has a small rotating menu. I'm a fan of that sort of thing.
Yeah, because it makes it easier for you like to go back and be like, oh, hey, let's go back. I mean, seriously, all 5 items on their menu, I was having a hard time deciding. There was nothing I could say, well, I'm ruling this one out.
Yeah.
Like is that
it?
That's it. Yeah, that's the mozzarella stick.
Gosh,
or that's the 4-person mozzarella stick right there.
It looks like 2 giant burritos. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess there's some scale issues here with the view, but I look at the glass and I realize they're not quite that big.
They're
but
not
still
that massive. They're, like I said, like the size of egg rolls. And you really only want half of one of those. But there's like Calabrian chili inside there with the mozzarella. And it's so good.
Look at that, dude. That spread right there.
The charcuterie plate, yeah.
Oh, it's got the gabagool on there.
It does, yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, that looks great.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. So we did that, and then I said, we've got some time. There's another place I want to check out. So I took her over to a new place called Adventure Time. And this is a little pop-up bar on North Broadway that is going to also rotate through themes. I don't know how. It won't be like weekly. It'd probably be like every quarter or something to switch out. But right now, it's called Candyland is their theme. And it's a mix of Willy Wonka, Adventure Time, the cartoon. Who else is in this thing?
I was going to ask if this had any connection to the cartoon. It sounds like it's like a licensed thing.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. The bar is basically just called Adventure Time because it's every time you go there, it's going to be a new adventure kind of thing, different style.
Sure.
But their drinks are really inventive. Like I had something that was flavored after a Neapolitan ice cream, so chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. And I don't know how they did it. In one drink, every sip, I was able to taste all 3 flavors.
That's crazy.
It is absolutely incredible.
How do you do that? Because Neapolitan, the whole thing with Neapolitan is they're separate but together, right? So you mix and match as you want.
Exactly. Yes,
Weird.
like you've got the individual chunks, but you can like say, oh, I want a spoonful that's 3/4 vanilla and 1/4. Or
if you're Homer, you eat the chocolate and you go, Marge, we're out of Neapolitan, and the other 2 are full. Yeah,
exactly. Yep. The drink that is their signature, and we didn't get it because it's a 2-person drink, and neither of us were in the mood for a full-on thing. And I say drink, it's not even really a drink. They use liquid nitrogen and rum and pineapple and coconut to make a cloud that you eat with a spoon, like a
weird
beachy cloud thing. And then I just put video in our Discord of I put a couple photos of the place and then video in the Discord of the guy making the cloud drink.
Oh yeah, look at this. See if I can actually get it to play here. I think I can. Come on. Where are you at here, buddy? There we go. Wow.
Yeah.
The TV back there looks like that girl's impatient for it.
That's that cloud. That's what's her face? Your blueberry, Violet.
They playing that back
Violet
there?
Beauregard. They're playing that by the French dubbed Willy Wonka back there. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, or subtitled Willy Wonka.
That's pretty fun. I like it.
Anyway, the place is really cool. And again, it's another place where there were a dozen drinks on the menu that I'd be like, all right, I need to come back here and get it again. Like, try something else.
Yeah, I like just the general vibes. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this bigger picture here, you guys. Look at this.
Very, very hipster.
Yeah. This looks like a place
lots of photo opportunity places, like to Instagram yourself in front of a wall of snozberries. They actually have a wall of snozberries, but it's like a sheet, and instead of licking it, because that would be disgusting, you you smell it, and it's weird. It's like each individual picture of a snozberry was like made with Trick cereal or something. Like you walk up there and smell it, and it's like, wow, this smells like it's a Trick cereal is what I'm smelling.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's cool. And that's not a chain. It's like a little one-off place.
Just a little one-off place. Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Little hipster Denver deal.
I like it. Hipster Denver deals here.
Hipster
on
Denver
TMS.
deal.
Fantastic. Well, everybody, now that you've been encouraged to eat food, we've done that a couple of times.
We've really done that. Yes.
Now let us be encouraged to do this. Welcome to the part of the show where we test our metal, and we do it with Brian Dunaway, who's on the line right now. Hey, man. Hi, man.
Hi, man.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, men. Hello, we are men. We are men.
We not men?
We are not men. Hey, it's good to see you, have you here, all those things. How you doing, man? You doing all right?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I finally purchased my aeroplane tickets.
Oh,
Nerdtacular.
Sweet. I hope you got a decent deal with all this freaking fuel shit going on.
It's been all over the place for months now. But my the individual who was flying out with me, we couldn't seem to coordinate a time because there's so many choices, and so finally we just did it, and it's like, I remember why I hate this. Hey, you want to upcharge for this? Hey, you want to sit here? Give me $10. Want to sit here on this plane? Give me $24.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's basically their promise is that if you don't pay and pick a seat, somehow they're going to put everybody who doesn't pay for a seat in the center seat, back row, right by the toilet.
Yeah.
Right.
Somehow,
oh my God.
defying the laws of physics, it's some sort of like an instance thing where they have multiple instances of a center seat by the toilet, and you're darn right you're going to get it.
Yeah.
There was like 2 or 3 different flight protection plans, and it was in different stages. It was like the first one was like from Delta, and then it was like, hey, we have a partner. How about doubling down? And it was like, I don't know. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's like buying something on Amazon, and they immediately want you to do like coverage plans and stuff, and you're like, no, I don't need that for my freaking phone charger. F off.
But thank you. But maybe for my plane ticket. Oh my God.
Would you like to protect your plane ticket price in case the president does something else really stupid?
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, can you protect against dumb executive orders? Can you do that? Well, hey, it's good to have you here, man. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna see how smart we are. And
oh no, that's terrible.
I know. We should have warned you. Brian Ibbett here will explain just how that'll work.
Yeah, welcome to the Morning Half-Ass is a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving you the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct and 3, like that middle seat in the back row right by the toilet, are incorrect. Depending on how confident they feel with the category, they can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses, but if they get any wrong, they're going to get 0 points for that round. If they get 1 right, they're going to get a point. Yeah, 2 right gets you 3 points, 3 right gets you 5 points. Heck with that, I'm going to start you all off with 10 points, and I'm going to subtract points every time you miss.
Whoa.
Oh,
not really. No, I can't keep track of
But
that.
that's still the same thing, right? That's still the same math? I don't know.
Exactly the same math. So really, there'd be no difference. We're going to add up all those points at the end of the game, and the player with the most points after 3 rounds wins the prize for their contestant, and contestants will be pulled from members of the Tadpool that aren't able to listen live. Scott, you're playing, I don't know why I said that. They're patrons. They might be here. Who knows? We just appreciate their support.
Yeah.
Scott, you're playing for Bill Capella.
Yeah, Capella. Bill Capella. I don't know.
Capella.
I like him.
My favorite part of the knee. And Brian, you're playing for Carrie Allen.
Oh.
Carrie Allen.
Does that sound like a famous person?
It does.
Karen
yeah.
Allen.
Maybe
That's
it
what
is.
I'm thinking of. Karen Allen.
Karen Allen. Yep.
Yeah.
Her friends probably call her Carrie.
Probably. I hope so, because Karen has got a different meaning these days.
Right.
Have we gotten past that yet? It seems like it's
No,
at
people
this point
still talk
still
about
say Karen?
all
All
the
right.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no avoiding it.
All right.
They ruined us.
They did. They screwed us all up. All right, let's get to your first question here. Number 1, we're going to go to church. Like
number 1. Ooh, like Hosier.
Like Hosier told us to do. We're going to take you to church. Which of these are parts of a cathedral? Which of these would you find in a cathedral? Your choices are the narthex. That should be narthex and not northex. The prefatory, the peril, the transept, the chevet, or the canonry or chanonry.
All right, I'm trying
I
to
did
think
not
of
look up how to pronounce any of these, and I'm sure that I got them all right.
The shenaneries.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, I have no. This is like, usually I can maybe I can make some pulls from some other parallel knowledge I have, but this is like,
Yeah. My cathedral knowledge is low.
Yeah, it's a little weak. Mine is as well.
I'm going to go with, I'm going to go conservative here.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you guys both have locked in. And look at that. You both went conservative on this one.
Did we conserve with the same thing?
The same tiv?
Well, you did not. You did different ones. And my Narthex typo.
It has
Narthex.
It has North in the name. I thought maybe.
Yeah.
I see where you went there. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Narthex is a con convention that happens every year. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Narthex is part of a cathedral. That is correct. 1 point for Brian. Scott went with the Shanonry or Canonry.
I almost went with that one. That one sounds.
I've always heard
like
Shannery or Shanori or something. I don't know.
Get out of here with your bunch of Shanoneries.
I'm probably wrong.
You probably heard it in some reference that was not cathedrals because it is not.
Damn it.
Part of a cathedral. I don't know what a Shanonry is, but
how'd you guess the top? How'd you know?
Obviously, my superior knowledge of it was the top.
Cathedral,
it was the top
knowledge.
left.
Oh, it's top left. That's how you chose.
Top left and says north. Suck it.
All right.
Suck it. All right, fine. Well, it worked in this case.
Damn it.
Let's see if it works well in the second category. Top 10 U.S. female dog names. Which of these are in 2019 were among the top 10 U.S. female dog names? And I know we're all expecting there to be a Daisy. Daisy is not included.
Aww.
Your choices are Bella,
Daisy.
Bailey, Princess, Lucy, Ginger, and Dog.
Dog.
Boy.
3 of these were among the top 10
Boy, if it's the
top
Tadpooly
U.S.
feud,
female dog names. Yes.
I'd be clicking all over that dog.
Yeah. That's what they call bounty hunters when they're
Right.
That's right. Yes.
I'm dog.
I'm a dog.
I saw him in some kind of red carpet thing a day or two ago. He's barely recognizable as a human.
Oh, really?
I don't know
Just
what's
so much
going on
plastic
there.
Surgery? Wow.
I don't know if that's what it is, but it was like a burnt umber kind of tan.
Oh, jeez.
It was rough, dude.
He's been rode hard and put away wet.
Yeah, big time.
All right, you guys both locked in, and you, even without any hints to each other, any sort of subtle
did we get the same ones?
bridge clues, you also did 2 each, but you didn't fully do the same ones. You did 1 that overlapped. Let's start with that one. You said Bella. Bella is the number 1 U.S. female dog name, or was in 2019 anyway.
Sounds right, yeah.
According to rover.com, by the way. They're the ones who provided this list. After that, you guys split off. One of you chose Bailey. The other one of you chose Ginger. One of them is correct, and one of them is incorrect.
I know I know 2 Bailey dogs, so it was just maybe it's a trend. We'll see.
Well, Ginger is number 27.
Wow.
Bailey is number 8.
Shit.
3 more points for Brian.
Gosh,
Finally.
dang it.
Yeah.
You know what I thought? I thought Ginger would have been more popular given the rise in those wackadoodles or whatever they're called, the little red hair.
Sure, the Irish setters and things like that.
Something doodles. It's the things my sister-in-law raises. They're like poodles and something else.
Yes.
Hypoallergenic dogs. It's really expensive. It's like $5,000 or something.
Golden doodles.
Golden doodles. That's it.
Okay,
Doodles,
so
yeah.
poodles have basically like human hair, so there's very few allergies on there, but not about the other.
Yeah, golden
They
doodles
basically
are
have.
very popular.
Let's expand on that, Brian. They basically have pubic hair. Human pubic hair.
Pubic hair.
You could, I suppose.
The golden doodles are a little softer, a little wavier, but not much.
Yeah,
They're still annoying.
All right, so Brian going into question 3 with 4 points, Scott with 0. You really need to make up some points here, Scott. So I hope you choose 3 answers on this last one. And it's right in our wheelhouse. If you're listening to this show, chances are you're a fan of The Simpsons. We're bringing it back. This is a new edition of things that make Homer Simpson say,
I've been watching Simpsons nonstop all weekend for some reason. I've been on the Disney Live thing. They only got like 4 or 5 things that are live on Disney Plus, and that's one of them.
Well, let's see if you watched any of the episodes that featured these.
Probably not.
Ice. Pointy. Purple. Roger Moore. Urinal fresh and celery.
I love that you went with all of them.
Yeah.
You really went in. You went.
I did. I committed to the bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know 2 of these, but do I want to choose a third? If I want to compete, I do.
You have to. Yeah. I mean, there's.
You want to, well, you could tie right now.
No, you can't.
No,
the only way you're gonna.
There's no tie.
Yeah.
There is no honor in tie.
I really
anyway.
like the Roger Moore one, but I don't remember hearing it. All right,
Roger
I'm locking
Moore.
in at 3. I don't know.
Okay.
2 of those
All right.
I'm sure of.
Okay. Let's do.
Was purple
The
the
two
one
that
where he
you were
did the
sure-
crayon up his nose? Or was that?
Maybe.
Might
I
be,
love
yeah.
that one where he gets really smart.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's start with the 2 that Scott locked in on immediately that he was 100% sure of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which were pointy,
Yeah.
Nice.
which he uttered in A Fish Called Selma,
I remember
Oh,
this.
good job,
Yeah.
Scott. Look at you.
I can almost hear that one.
and
Yeah.
Urinal Fresh, which he uttered in And Maggie Makes 3.
Dang it. Look at you,
Now,
Scott.
and then the 2 of you settled both on purple.
Ooh, so what does that make
purple.
math happen? It makes it a tie, I bet.
Well, if you're correct, what if,
If we're right.
if you're not?
If
Or
I'm not.
Otherwise,
Yeah, if not,
Yeah.
you win if I'm not.
exactly. Homer said purple, and Homer defined. Very good. Ignore the fact that I have this wrong on the scoring thing, Scott. You did get full 5 points on that one. You're
Oh.
fresh, pointy, and purple.
What a
happened to-
wild,
I put
what
the
a
check
wild
marks in
way
the
to-
wrong spot. Is what I did.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
that was me.
That's fine.
Yep, that was purple was in Homer defined. Celery was never said. Ice was never said. And despite the fact that I have a check mark there, Homer never said Roger Moore.
I
It's such a
should've
funny
went
one
with-
because that seems like it's so weird and unusual that's meant to force us to think that's one of them.
I actually was visualizing Homer having a chocolate bunny, but it was in the shape of Roger Moore. I don't know, like Mandela effect. I'm visualizing that.
Interesting.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a scene where he's having a chocolate animal or a chocolate character that's somebody else that he does that with, but it was not Roger Moore. All right, that means we go to the tiebreaker, and since Brian got first points, I'm going to let him choose.
All right.
We've
I
already
want to
done
go
that
high
one.
low because I'm that's the I want to choose. I want to let Scott pick the number, and I'll go high low.
Okay, all right.
That's the smart way to go, by the way. You did
Yeah,
that.
Well,
that's the usually.
Let's do this one. The state that's got the nickname Land of 10,000 Lakes. Do you know that one?
Yeah. 10,000 lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you mean, do I remember the state? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. Do you remember the state?
Is that the question?
It's
It's not the question. No,
It's Minnesota,
It is,
right?
It is Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Correct.
yeah. I was going to
So,
say. I was
in
going to shout it out, and I was like,
percentages-
wait, what if that's the part of the
That might be
answer?
actually true.
Idiot.
In percentages, or in a percentage, what percent of Minnesota is covered by water with all
Oh,
these
what
10,000
percentage?
lakes?
Interesting.
What percent?
That is a really interesting. Yeah. Oh, man.
What percentage?
I don't even know how to math that
and
one.
so you and Brian, you're saying you're having Scott do the pick
the
number,
numbers.
and you're going to go
Right.
high or low. Okay.
High low, yeah.
All right, Scott.
Okay. I think a lot of these lakes are tiny, so they'd have to
tiny
be.
lake. I mean, that'd have to be right. I mean,
Yeah, because Minnesota's pretty, it's got a
come on,
population.
Minnesota.
big
That's a
ass state.
puddle.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 16%.
16%. Ooh, all right. That is incorrect. Brian, is the actual answer higher or lower than 16%?
Well, just speaking from a percentage standpoint, since I don't know the answer, it'd be foolish for me to go lower, so I will go higher.
Oh,
Why would it be foolish for you to go lower?
Oh, what?
Since I have no frame of reference and I don't know the answer, the percentages that it will be higher is a much likelier outcome than
I see.
it being lower.
Okay.
No, I think it's a fair way to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the state and how much land there is and how
Okay,
little tiny
the
lakes
things I
and
know
stuff.
about Minnesota.
So,
It's a large state and it has over 10,000 lakes. and that's to the extent of my information. I don't know how big those lakes are.
I am not trying to. I am not trying to get you to change your answer, and I wouldn't let you change your answer anyway.
Right.
Unfortunately, for Scott, it is incorrect. It is higher. It's 23%.
Damn it! I almost said 25, and it felt too high. Nah.
Yeah, Minnesota actually has 11,842 lakes, not just 10,000. They really should put that on the license plate. Land of 11,842 lakes. Congratulations.
What about Land O'Lakes?
Lots of Land O'Lakes. I think you get that in Wisconsin or something. That's close.
I think so. I think Land O'Lakes butter is Wisconsin, isn't it?
You just take a turn on the highway, you're there.
I don't know what tribe the woman on the front of the Land O'Lakes butter is representing. But
didn't they get rid of her? There was a whole controversy about that, right?
Did they?
A bunch of right-wingers were mad that they took
they got rid of her. They shot her right. They took her out. And
no, it was like there was a big controversy. It was like, how dare you take her off of there, you bunch of woke. It was one of those deals.
I don't. That's just people yelling. I think that was probably Land O'Lakes' decision to go. You know what?
No, it's 100% their decision, and anyone who gets upset about it is kind of dumb. Oh, I found it. Here it is.
Yep.
So you can see they don't have the. It's just.
Here's what's really funny.
Yeah.
We get that butter.
Yeah.
Jen and I get that stuff, so I should have known that she wasn't on there.
She ain't on there anymore, but she was on there so long, it's kind of hard to not think of it, right?
It's too bad because with their new logo, they could have given her an O face.
Yeah, they could. Maybe that's what that is. Just a cartoon O face. Yeah, I like it.
Congratulations to Carrie Allen. You're getting a couple of games. You're getting Skur Ritual and Biped. Courtesy of
that means 2
still
feet.
Leslie. Yeah.
Honestly, this is one of those days, very rare days where I know none of these 3 games.
You don't recognize either of them? Oh, really? So even the third one, Heaven Dock.
Yeah.
It's better than Holden
like
Dock. You just want to Heaven Dock.
I think it's I think it's Haven Dock, but
probably Haven Dock. Yeah.
What are you having? I'm having Dock.
I'm having Dock. I'll have the Dock too. Is it tender?
That sounds like a cozy little town deal.
Totally does. Haven Dock. Yeah, it totally does.
I would play whatever that is. Oh, and it's reviewed really well. 9 out of 10 on the average scores.
Cool.
Yeah, you're going to do well.
I still have 2 freaking Pokemon that have not showed up. I've built them habitats. I even went over to the Chip Theory Games couple, Josh and Heather's Island, and befriended them there, and they're supposed to come back and visit my island in the next 24 hours. They haven't visited yet.
Jerks.
Stupid Pocopia.
Yeah, they're jerks.
Rude. I really want to start playing something else.
This is just looking at this while you were talking too. This is a really cool looking game. I'm kind of jealous.
Haven Dock?
Yeah, they're gonna. Cool. Our loser today, really, they're winning too at the same time.
Did you? And I'm sorry, I was too busy bitching about Pocopia, but is it a cozy game?
It is, but it's more of a colony/town builder, but very much so in that vein of like, you're new to this island.
Oh, nice.
Talk to the locals and get a thing going. It's like that.
That's cool. I like that stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good little game there.
Well, congratulations to both of you, Bill Capella and Carrie Allen. You're both getting games, but Carrie Allen's getting one more.
Indeed. Scott Fletcher has this to say.
Congratulations.
And I would say to you, watch your PMs/DMs, whatever you want to call them.
And be careful about the BMs.
On Patreon, because that is where I will be sending you your codes today. Brian Dunaway will be back with us again on Wednesday ahead of Play Retro and Watch Retro. So watch for that. More from us then.
That's right.
Brian, is there anything you'd like to say to us before you go?
Yeah. Oh man, you usually just cut me off, and I'm not used to doing anything. So
I'm giving you a chance. What do you want to do? 8-bit computer.
8-bit computer club on Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Been doing a lot of computer stuff. Just picked up an Apple IIe yesterday. It ran for about 30 minutes, and then it gave up the smoke. And we're going to see if we can get that thing back to a functional.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. I didn't know you grabbed it and burned it out in the same day. That's fantastic.
Yeah, power. I don't know if we got to dig into it. There's some common components that can sometimes burn out, but you can just remove those components and still operate fine. But we'll have to see.
All right.
It's a lot of fun, though.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
And that you will get this figured out. In the meantime, kiss our butts. All right.
Oh.
I know. Burn, right? Burn.
Zing.
Guys, gamers, we've heard you.
You all said you wanted Bobby, and by golly, we're going to give that to you.
I think we are going to give that to you. We have to play this, though, to make sense of it all. So here you go.
Science!
Bob is hungry, and the soup looks good.
It sure does. Bobby Frankenberger joining us all the way from South Carolina. Bobby, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you? Oh, here's video, too, guys. Look. It's your man. It's your boy.
There he is.
Yeah. Rocking.
It's your boy, Bobby.
It's your boy. Click the like and subscribe button and ring that bell.
That's right. Smash it, as the kids say. Bobby, it's good to have you here, man. We have not had science in too long. I feel like Brian and I've gotten
too
dumb.
long.
Yeah, we've gotten
Ever since about something big that happened around 2024, around January.
Yeah. We've had less science.
The whole country has had less science.
Less science.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the exception of that one cool moon mission that was already planned way ahead of all that, it feels like we've been a little science free.
Yeah.
Or a little less focused on it and a little more dismissive of it. But also, you just haven't been here in a while, so we've missed you. And
well, I've missed all of you too, and science presses onward even if I'm not here.
Science doesn't care, does it? It just is like
Nope.
Yeah,
science
agnostic.
gonna science.
Yeah, science is gonna
Science
keep moving.
doesn't care about you.
No, or your family. Anyway, well, Bobby, we ought to get into it. What did you come on your offer plate today? I don't know what that meant, but tell us anyway.
We've been short on science for a while, so I came with some uplifting news about the climate.
I love a little uplifting news about the climate because
well, don't get too excited because uplifting is a lie.
No, uplifting was in quotes, wasn't it?
Unless the uplifting we're talking about is the sea level.
Oh boy. That's not good.
Yeah, so apparently the news is that some scientists have been measuring the sea level rise like they do. Some scientists have been doing it like they're rogue scientists. There's lots of scientists who've been doing this for a long time. And it turns out after some recent analysis that the sea level rise seems to be accelerating since 2012. It's been going faster than we previously kind of thought about. In the past, we've said that the sea level is rising on average about roughly 3.5 millimeters per year, and that was already concerning, because that adds up. And now it looks like it's more like it's over 4 millimeters a year, 4.1, 4.2.
That's almost half a centimeter.
That's correct. Yeah,
That's
I had
crazy.
to do some real fast math.
Wow. Well, they keep it easy with the tens over there, But no, that's just a lot. I mean, he's talking millimeters. For some reason, my brain goes, well, all right. It's pretty
millimeters
minimal.
are small.
They're small, and then
exactly.
2, 3 millimeters.
Printing those all the time.
But you start getting to 5, 4.5, 5, and you're like, no, dude, that's too. That starts to be a thing you can measure with your fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's double what the sea level rise was measured to be in the early 90s. So that's the acceleration that we're talking about is that it's going up a lot faster. And the way they measure this is using satellites. I don't know if you knew that. They measure the sea level by satellite.
I didn't know that. How do they do that?
They shoot lasers at the surface of the ocean, and then it's kind of like using your like your laser level or a laser like a rangefinder.
Yeah, if you're shooting a laser, there are lasers that you can buy that will let you hit the side of a mountain with that laser, and then it will tell you the distance that light traveled. Yeah. Right. So it's like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's just like that, and so they measure it in like thousands upon thousands of different points around the earth and the ocean. They don't measure just the surface of the ocean and that height. They're also looking at even the tops of mountains and land all over the place. They're just kind of getting a sense of how high it is. But the sea level is coming up, and they think the previous understanding of all this, that we knew sea level was rising, was that let me ask you, do you know why has it been thought, and this is still true, by the way, I'm not about to say, well, it turns out this isn't true. There are just more reasons now that they're that they're attributing to sea level rise.
Well,
but traditionally, what is the reason?
I always assume it's ice caps melting because
climate change and ice caps. Yeah,
because the ice caps add melted water to the water, and then the water rises. Like that seems logical to me. But.
So that's actually a misunderstanding of sea level rise. If you think about it. Well, I shouldn't say it's a misunderstanding. There's nuance to that. First of all, it's not. Let me ask. Did you say you said glaciers or
glaciers? Ice cap. Or I guess ice caps are different. But just like glaciers, big chunks of ice in general, frozen ocean water,
Antarctica.
Yeah, and it's melting. So you're just like, oh boy, more water. Let's go.
So I should say the glaciers is partly true. A lot of people seem to think, and I count myself in this, I used to think also that, icebergs floating around in the ocean melting were contributing to sea level rise. That's not actually true.
Because already 90% of icebergs are under the water anyway. So
it actually doesn't matter how much of the water. It actually doesn't matter how much of the iceberg is under the water. But yeah, it's the idea is it's displacing water already, and so when it melts.
Displacement. Like if you put an ice cube in your glass, your glass rises. That's already a thing. If you fill your glass with water and it's got ice in it, or any liquid and it's got ice in it, as long as all that ice is floating, then the level of the water is going to stay the same as the ice melts. Right. But yeah, so it's not icebergs, but glaciers that are on land, either breaking off into the ocean or melting and going off. That was land ice that is now in the ocean. So yeah, that has contributed to sea level rise. A lot of sea level rise is actually due to the oceans warming up. Have you heard that before? The water warming up causes the water to expand. The molecules get further apart from each other. I thought it was the opposite. I thought frozen water expanded and in a melted.
Freezing contracts.
No. I mean,
shrinkage.
Freezing contracts things. It's okay. It's okay that you got that wrong. It's been a long time since elementary school.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, no. For serious though, if I take a water bottle, right?
Yeah.
And I fill it.
Yeah.
I freeze it.
Yep.
There's a real chance that thing's going to pop or break.
When you take it out and when you take it out and it starts thawing, that's when the ice starts cracking and expanding and breaking the bottle.
So you are right about that, Scott. So this is a cool thing about water. There's a little bit of nuance there. So most things, the colder they get, the smaller the volume, because they contract. The molecules get closer together.
Yeah.
Water is interesting because what water actually does is it does the same thing. As it gets colder, liquid water will take up less space to a point. Once it reaches 4 degrees Celsius, that's the closest that those water molecules can get to each other. And then from 4 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius, they start to organize into crystals. And this is unique about how water works. All other liquids don't work this way. But water organizes the way it organizes itself between 4 degrees down to 0 degrees. It actually starts to expand a bit.
Right.
So that's why it misshapes the bottle a little bit, right?
Yeah, if you have a can of soda and you put it in the freezer, it'll start to bulge. Yeah.
But isn't this why you need antifreeze in your radiator in your car? You used to. I don't know how it works these days with new technologies and stuff, but the idea was if you didn't have a little antifreeze in there to keep it from freezing, it wouldn't expand and then crack your radiator.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But also, if it freezes, it can't circulate. So that's the other reason.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But both of those reasons are true. But above 4 degrees Celsius, which most of the ocean certainly is, above 4 degrees Celsius, the water is absolutely going to expand as it warms up. And even more than that, it's got salt in it, so the freezing point of salt water is much lower than fresh water, of course. So yeah, as it warms up, it expands, and because the oceans are so big, that expanding of the water, we don't think about it expanding very much, but that adds up and can cause, millimeters of or more of sea level rise as it gets warmer and warmer, which it is. Ocean temperatures are increasing. There are some other reasons that they've identified that sea level rise is happening faster than they thought it would, though. Those reasons are, but they had accounted for those. Those are all part of the models. But one thing that they hadn't really accounted for, and they're learning more about now, is that there's less fresh water being stored on land, and that is probably because of climate change as well. The temperatures on Earth are warming up, which means that land stored water is evaporating, not just land in rivers and lakes, but also in groundwater aquifers. All of that is drying up, and it has to go somewhere, so it goes up into the atmosphere, and some of it will fall back down on the ground, sure, but much of it does end up in the oceans, which adds more water to the ocean, right?
Right.
Then because the temperature, and that's the water cycle. So some people might be thinking like, oh, well, that's normal. It was always doing that, Bobby, but because the atmosphere is warmer, the evaporation is happening faster before the water that goes into the ocean or into the atmosphere ends up back on land again like it normally would. It just either stays in the atmosphere or falls into the ocean and then gets quickly evaporated again before it makes its normal cycle.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's interesting. So when you came on here and said, I'm going to give you some uplifting news, you really did literally physically just meant the uplift of the ocean.
Right. The rising tide lifts all ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Absolutely.
I like it. What is generally though, do they have an idea of what's causing such obscene acceleration? Is it just the warming? Is there something else?
It's mostly the warming. There is some recent happenings that have happened that could have contributed a little bit to that, and this is not it's not a temporary thing. This is just something that hadn't been accounted for. Have you guys heard about how paradoxically the fact that so ocean liners, that shipping containers and cargo liners on the ocean, they have, back in around 2020-ish, there were fuel regulations that changed what could be in the fuel of those things to reduce the amount of aerosols that are being spewed into the atmosphere by shipping containers, right? Those giant boats.
Right.
And that was great. We don't want all this stuff in the atmosphere, but there was an unintended consequence there, and that is that the aerosols are tiny little particles that seed cloud formation, and the clouds there are fewer clouds over shipping lanes in the ocean, and the clouds that do exist have larger water droplets and are darker, so they absorb more sunlight and reflect less sunlight. So over ocean shipping lanes, those parts of the ocean are getting more radiation from the sun. They're warming up.
Well, what did we do before we had all these motorized ships? Was it we just had less cloud cover back then?
Well,
and now we're back to that?
Yeah, and so because we weren't always measuring all of the things that we're measuring now, it just went unaccounted for. It was something that wasn't expected that was going to happen. Right. So it is short term in the sense that it was something that started and ended within the last 100 years, say.
Yeah.
But it's not short term in the direction that would be beneficial to us. It's short term in the sense that, actually, all these ships were in a way cooling the surface of the oceans for that short time, and now we're going back to, not only are we pumping carbon into the atmosphere and causing greenhouse effect and all that, but now we're also having less things blocking radiation over or certain parts of the ocean, so it's warming those parts of the ocean.
Yeah, and your neighbor right now is doing his best to.
No, it's every time. I've complained about this before. Every time This guy who cuts our grass, he doesn't coordinate schedule with us at all. He just shows up and whatever. He's pretty cheap. And I don't have to talk to him, so I'm happy about that.
Sure.
But it's always when I'm on with you guys.
I like it. It sounds like a big old drone hovering out your window or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like it. Well, tell him he needs to stop contributing to global warming and make him feel bad.
Yeah, no kidding. He needs to use an electric lawnmower.
Yeah, man, like we do. My battery died on one yesterday, the bastard, or Saturday.
I'm getting an electric car, by the way.
Are you now?
Oh, cool. Which one are you getting?
Getting that Ioniq 5 that everybody loves so much.
Very nice.
So that's the one I'm looking at. So very cool. You have to let me know what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I been doing a lot of research on. So speaking of All Around Science, my podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to do your job for you, Scott.
Do it.
I'm just kidding.
Go for it.
I just released an episode today where I took all of that research I've been doing on buying an electric vehicle, and I put together an episode that we titled the feature, "Are Electric Vehicles Worth It?" Because there's, lots of people still out there questioning whether or not the range is good, whether or not it actually impacts the environment in a positive way. And I guess I've spoiled my conclusion a little bit by telling you that I decided to go ahead and get one. So obviously I think it's worth it, but it's there's a lot of nuance and a lot of details that we go into in that episode about how it all works. So
all
if
around
you're thinking
science.
about getting an electric vehicle, Brian, you should check out the episode I just released today. We talked about it for quite 30 or 40 minutes of information. So
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to be renting one in Vermont, so it's going to be the first time I'm actually, driving one for a regular basis and not just...
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I could never. The past few places that we went to visit, they weren't offering them. But I think that's a really great way to get a feel for whether or not this is something you want to do, is to rent one.
For sure.
Is the rental an Ioniq 5 as well?
It's not. It's going to be a Kia Niro EV, which is one of the three that I was looking at: the Volkswagen ID4, the Kia Niro, and the Hyundai Ioniq 5.
Yeah. Now, those are all good choices from what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what Consumer Reports listed as the three best right now. So
nice. Look at the Koreans, man. Two Koreans and a German walk into a bar.
Right.
That's fantastic.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, Bobby, the pleasure was ours today to catch up on how the world's sinking into the ocean, and we can't wait to hear the phase 2 of whatever the hell that is. Thank you for letting us wallow in that for a while, and also everybody do check out All Around Science, and also Bobby's got a big role at Nerdtacular this year. He's helping run the programming for me, which is very, very helpful. But not only that, provides us with an opportunity to remind people we're going to have really fun stuff on the ground with that thing. We have a bingo card.
Gosh!
What do you want to say about the the scavenger
the side
stuff?
quests I've been calling them? Yeah. We were just on a call, you and I and some other people a few days ago, and I was talking to Carter about getting things finalized for these side quests. We've got bingo. We're going to have bingo cards for everybody. You can sit around and wait for Scott to say dumb things or memes to pop up and everything, and mark off your bingo card and get a little ribbon if you win bingo.
It won't take long for me to say something dumb. So
yeah.
Can I prop market this and hedge the bets that I can control? Like get Scott to say something dumb or
for sure.
Like make some money like that dude who knew about the
give us a little bit of insider trading knowledge there, Bobby. I like it.
Exactly.
That's great.
For sure, definitely. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
There's also I actually imagine that's going to happen towards the end. You guys will see the bingo cards and you'll just be like, all right, how can we start checking some of these off for people? Like that's normal. It's a fun thing.
Right.
But also there's a photo quest. We're going to have a way for people there's prompts of different things you take pictures of and that are like, inside joke and meme related and stuff like that open to interpretation, and we'll upload photos for everybody to see on the big screen, but throughout the whole event, stuff like that. Little scavenger hunts, fun things for you to do while you're just walking around.
It's going to be awesome.
Nice.
So excited about all that stuff, and having you there, of course, is going to be a real treat. It's Bobby Frankenberger, everybody. Watch him as he goes. Bobby, have a fantastic week. We'll see you
too,
next
guys.
time.
Bye
now. See ya.
All righty. We did it.
Very cool. Cool.
Pulled off another scientific discussion with Bobby.
Yes.
We got some quick emails to get through here, and I'm going to go ahead and do them.
This is about the jugs of pee.
We got one from Cryotube.
Already sounds sciencey.
Cryotube. He says, I just want to say a happy belated 3000. I have been offline only listening since the beginning. You guys have made my commutes and late night jobs more enjoyable. I wish I could be out for Nerdtacular to meet proper. But but like always, things don't line up. Here's to many more. Cheers. B from Wisconsin. That's very nice.
That is nice. Yeah.
We don't always hear from the ones that are quiet and they're just sort of lurking, you know?
Yeah, and we've seen that name. Like, I don't know if it's Discord or chat or whatever, but cool. Well, good to hear from you, Craig.
Yeah, too. Always nice to hear from.
Hope we see you at a future event.
I hope so too. Thomas from Missouri, who writes in a lot, says, "Hello, Shetland and Bibrick."
Shetland is a pony. I'm guessing
I'm guessing these are sheep or something,
sheep,
right?
Because of the reference, yeah.
Bibrick sheep.
Are there Shetland sheep?
Might be. I've never heard of either of these, to be honest. Mm-hmm. So I saw the Sheep Detectives on Friday, and it's that new Hugh Jackman deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I thought it would
great reviews.
No, I have not seen a score this high in a bit.
I know, it's amazing. Yeah.
On both sides, like audiences and critics were just loving this thing, and I'm super curious about it now. We almost went and saw it yesterday, but we had a family, so we didn't go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought I would give you a short review. Overall, it was really fun, family-friendly movie. The mystery isn't exactly Knives Out level, but it's serviceable. The real strength of the movie was a surprisingly touching story. I really love these sheep. I never eat mutton again, or I'll never eat mutton again. LOL. The voice actors are all well cast for each sheep, and they play and do a wonderful job. There's nothing extra during the credits, but there is an after-credit thing. But unless you are a fanatic about watching everything, I think you can probably skip it. I think, anyone would enjoy seeing this film, and in the fashion of Scott on FilmSack, this movie was almost called Baja Constable, or
Baba Constable.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? What did I say?
You said Baja.
Did I say Baja Constable?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was wrong.
Yeah.
Or the Wolverine.
That's very good.
Wolverine.
Yes. Wolverine.
Elverine sounds like a old singer.
Like Ben Vereen?
Yeah, like Ben Vereen. That's why. That's why. He's the Vereen we all know.
That's right.
I know no other Vereens. He's it.
No, but I think now we need a comic book cover of Hulk versus Ben Vereen.
Yeah.
I would watch that. Or Deadpool Ben Vereen movie poster or something.
This stuff writes itself.
It does.
Anyway, thank you for that, Thomas. Something I noticed this weekend, Kim watching this, she's binging this new Baccarin show she's in.
The something country.
Sheriff's Country.
It's the dumbest name.
It's a bad name. It actually
looks like a Taylor Sheridan thing, but is it? Or does it just look like a Taylor Sheridan? It's like meant to capture the Taylor Sheridan.
I think they're going for that. It's like, hey, small town sheriff stuff, and she's a woman, and some people don't like that, all that.
Yeah.
But it's not that level of quality at all, in my opinion. I think this is kind of a bad show. It's basically it'll do okay because it fits the mold of network TV procedural. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. It's fine. And I really like her. And, some of the acting's good. The guy that used to play Dan on Deadwood's in it. And
okay. It's a spinoff of Fire Country, I think.
Oh, is it?
And here's the funniest part.
Never saw Fire Country.
It is, Tina and I go out to get Mexican food. Sometimes on the weekend, we have our favorite spot, this place called El Dorado, which is in Golden. And just happens to be every Friday night, any Friday night that we go there, there's going to be a TV that's got soccer on it and another TV that's got Sheriff Country on it.
Weird.
It's like a weird thing. I don't know if there's some sports thing that always happens before Sheriff Country, but
there's some kind of today in NFL history, and then roll right into this crappy TV show.
Right into that. Exactly.
Kim loves it because she likes this kind of procedural stuff, so she's super into it. Sure. Well, I was watching a bit of it. And for the first time in entertainment history that I'm aware of, I'm sure it's not true. There's probably something else. But you know how the first time you heard somebody say Twitter in a movie or say, Facebook in something or whatever. I heard the first reference. They had this guy that they were interrogating for a murder or something. The first reference I've ever heard for Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, where'd you meet these men? Oh, it was over Discord. And I went, did he just say that? I was a little shocked.
Feels like you're going to meet your hired killers on Slack.
Yeah, the evil killer was Slack itself.
Henchman. Yeah, right.
But you never heard anybody talk about Teams or meeting or Meet, whatever it is.
No, it's always Zoom or something like that. But yeah,
Discord,
that's
man,
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow,
it was interesting. I mean, there's some pretty dark Discord corners. I'm aware. Like,
Yeah, of course.
some
Like everything.
weird shit in there, but whether it had risen to the consciousness of use it in your TV show script, that surprised me.
For sure.
So get with us, guys. Send us your messages, your emails, your text, your voicemails. It's all at frogpants.com/TMS, and you should use it liberally. Quick reminder about the celebrating of our 3,000th episode mugs. The 3,000 plus mugs still available and up on the store in pre-order form. This is coming to a close soon. I can't give you an exact time or date, but it will be soon because we're just about to our limit for the order batch that we have to do. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, now would be the time. Get up there onto the site, frogpants.com/TMS, or just frogpants.com. Doesn't matter. Just go to the store. TMS 3000 episode mug of Celebration available now for pre-order and soon never to be seen again.
Whoa.
So get your ass in there.
Whoa.
All right, that's it. Frogpants.com/TMS for all your needs. Brian's going to play a song and we're going to listen.
I am. Damn it. Sit down and listen. Shut up. I'm going to be playing an indie at the end today. Now, there's a new band called Bo Nectar. I know it sounds like a new co-host on Core, but it's not. It's a band made really up of two people, Marie Clo and Amy, and this is their first full-length English album. It's called Dandy. Just came out. This is the lead single, Artichoke. This is some bizarre, fun, eclectic pop. I really dig this. Here you go. The band is Bo Nectar, and the song is Artichoke.
This has been a Frog Pants production. Find all our shows at frogpants.com.
Video game are super fun to play.